Um, but before we dive into, let's start to ask why do we believe it's a male dominated occupation? Like, why is it only either attractive to males, or why don't we have more females in law enforcement?
That's a really tough question, Ryan. Like, why do males do this? Like, why do males fart? You know, I it's just one of those things. You know, it's the to me it's the manliest job ever, aside from being a lineman and working with electricity. Like, which I hats off to those guys, because I'm not going to climb a pole and mess around with electricity. I'll tell you that much. It's just too
Or
much.
hang off a helicopter, dude.
Oof. That would be kind of cool though, just to say you've done it before. You know.
It would, yeah.
But it's just law enforcement. It's always just been one of those burly things, you know, for guys just to want to do. You know, when you grow up wanting to be like the Lone Ranger and you know, stop crime and you know, carry guns and go on car chases and catch the bad guy. You know, fight for society.
I think you basically just described this as all cowboys.
You know, I think I am sometimes. You know, I'd like to believe that I'm that Lone Ranger, that hero. You know, maybe I have been once or twice, but I think that's why people, why men are so attracted to this job. Of course, you know, and it's not for the faint of heart at all.
Mm.
You know?
So why, like, I think we described why men are attracted to it. And why do we think most women are not attracted to it?
Oh man, well, it's highly stressful, way stressful. It takes honestly, sometimes it feels like you have to be a little bit numb, you know, where women are really in tune with their emotions.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these calls that we go to, I mean, you really have to kind of be emotionless, like just say, okay, I'll deal with these emotions later, and let me just deal with this. Where women, I think, just having been in so many relationships in my life, and living with one for 6 years, 7 years, it's women deal with emotions in a very different way. So I think that might have something to do with it. If I'm being honest, I think the processing of all the trauma. I mean, but they can deal with things that we can't. That's like, I can't deal with certain things, Ryan.
So I agree and I kind of disagree at the same time there. Because I feel like there's a lot of women that work in like emergency medical services. Because a lot of times when we get buses that come out to the scene, it's almost always a female EMT hopping off of there. You know what I mean? So I don't think that they're averse to seeing trauma. Because in the EMT world, they're gonna see a lot more, probably sometimes more than we do, because that's all that they deal with. But I think it may have a little bit of like security to do with it. You know what I mean? Because EMTs and firefighters, they're not going into a scene until the scene is secure. So I think we can establish that being a cop in general is significantly more dangerous than firefighting than EMS. Easy guys. I think you know what I mean. Like when it comes to gunshots and having the scene secure, you guys know you're not rolling in until the scene is secure. So
some of those guys just spit out their beer. That's funny though.
But in general, I just think I think most women that are for like family oriented women, they want to have a family, they want to have kids,